righty, everyone. The view right now over in Long Beach looks very gloomy. So inland, we've got that sunshine. Coastal locations have the gloom, but we are going to get to the sunshine. If you want to beat the heat at the coast, the temperatures will be between 74 to 78 degrees. But I got to warn you, there is a high risk for rip currents. We have waves that are expected to reach from 3 to 6 feet and water temperatures between 63 to 70 degrees. In fact, let me show you again. All along the coastal locations, we have this high risk for rip currents. So if you get in the water, they're the kind of currents that can drag you out to the ocean. So it's best to stay somewhere near where the lifeguard is, and also check the conditions out there before you head in that direction. Have fun. It's best to just stay on the sand and soak up the sun, because it will be more comfortable along the coast. Scan the QR code for your neighborhood forecast, because there's a lot to track in the coming days. Here's the 4 things I'm watching. We'll start off with the peak of the heat. That's happening today with inland temperatures in the upper 90s, low 100s away from the coast. Now, we will have some slight cooling this weekend. I'm not going to call it a major cool down because we will have numbers that are still above normal, and we're going to have an increase in humidity. So the monsoon moisture is also going to bring us a chance for some storms. And then next week, extreme heat expected, with more alerts expected to go into effect by the middle of next week. Let me show you the numbers today. We're in the 70s at the coast, 86 in Los Angeles, Anaheim 85. We'll have mid to upper 90s for the valleys, the Inland Empire, low 100s, where the air quality will be unhealthy. I'm not just talking about if you have asthma or respiratory issues. It's going to be unhealthy for everyone around the San Bernardino Valley and Riverside. And there you see those triple digits up in the deserts, where the winds will be gusty during the afternoon. So this weather, unfortunately, all the ingredients are in place for elevated fire danger. Please be safe with any fire sources. Now look at the temperatures. Today we're at 98 for Riverside. Notice how the numbers come down slightly through the weekend. Tomorrow, the heat alerts expire in the evening, although they continue for LA and Ventura County through next Tuesday. And then look at next week. The numbers go back up. Monday, 97, Tuesday, 100, Wednesday, 104. Now, as of now, the only alerts that we have in place for next week are for Ventura and LA counties starting on Tuesday, lasting through Thursday. We have a high risk for heat illness next week for these locations, and there's a possibility that in Orange County and the Inland Empire, we could have more alerts issued. Now, here's your 7-day forecast, where it is hot today. Temperatures come down slightly over the weekend, and the next week we go back up. Now, over the weekend, although the numbers come down, the humidity goes up, so it may feel a bit uncomfortable. The valleys, the Inland Empire, have mid to upper 90s, low 100s tomorrow, just a skosh lower, and then over the weekend, upper 80s, mid 90s. Next week, you see those numbers back in the 90s and even triple digits for the middle of the week. For the deserts, look at these numbers. 104 for the high desert, 114 for the low desert. And here's the weather for the mountains, where we have 80s, and there you see that chance for storms from the monsoon from Sunday through early next week. Also, a big reminder, Holly, to take care of our pets in these hot temperatures. Make sure they have a lot of shade if they're outdoors and that they have fresh water.